Good morning. I hope the new term and your new role are going well, particularly during these unusual circumstances. My name's Alison Ragbourne and I'm the team manager for the HR consultancy team. I've worked with schools providing an HR service for over 15 years, so I like to think that I've encountered most scenarios, but there are still surprises and I am still learning. I rejoined Worcestershire with Liberator about 11 months ago, having worked previously with Worcestershire and Dorset schools. Liberator has been commissioned by Worcestershire for the last 4 years to provide an HR consultancy service for schools, but we have a service level agreement with each individual school and academy. We provide a wide range of professional HR and advice and support to heads and school leaders with regard to school staffing issues. Everything from ad hoc advice on employment matters and policies right through to support with ongoing casework, including attendance at formal meetings and hearings. Often we might just be a sounding board, and that's absolutely fine. We understand how isolating a position being a head can be at times. And even if it's just that you want to talk through an issue or test out what your thoughts are around something, we're happy to have those conversations with you. With regards to the team, we're a small team, all professionally qualified with considerable schools HR experience between us, and used to providing robust and timely advice to schools. And we share a commitment to wanting to help schools manage staffing issues effectively and delivering the best outcomes for you. The members of the team are Debbie Boyce, Mary Jones, Lindsay Pye, Melanie Powell-Jones and Rowena Gorton, who the last two who've both very recently joined the team. In terms of how we work, we have introduced some changes recently, and each school now has a named HR consultant who is their primary point of contact. Hopefully this provides a more joined up service for customers and enables us to have a good understanding of the school situation and your needs. Your HR consultant should be in touch with you if they haven't already been, to introduce themselves and to offer to call or meet with you, albeit remotely at the moment, to go through the service offer with you and any staffing issues that you have presently. Alongside the named contact, we operate a duty service. Someone's available during each working day to take urgent or ad hoc calls in case your named contact isn't available. We're not a call centre as such, so there isn't someone constantly stuck behind a desk to take the calls, but very often you can expect a response that day within a short period of time. With regards to how you contact us, we can all be contacted by email or phone. We've got direct telephone numbers and also mobile phones. Apart from that, there is a duty line and email address. The duty number is 01905 947 445, or the email address wcchrconsultancy, which is all one word, @liberator.com. Regarding our service offer to you, outlined in our SLA, we do commit to being available 52 weeks of a year on normal working days. And as I've said, we provide responses to calls or emails within 2 working days at the latest, but very often we'll be able to provide an immediate response to your queries. We ensure that model policies, HR guidance are current and reflect best practice, and that's in line with ACAS guidance, employment legislation and relevant case law. We maintain and develop positive employment relations with trade unions on your behalf. We provide regular updates on relevant HR matters affecting schools and provide you with options and the associated risks to help you make the right decisions, obviously within legal parameters. Whilst we are happy to be involved at any stage, including the 11th hour, we encourage you to make early contact with the team, providing us with full relevant background information on emerging issues, so that we can plan our time and support you effectively. And we ask you to allow us a reasonable time for you to respond to your queries. The other benefit with HR consultancy team is that we have strong links to other Liberator teams, so we work very closely with colleagues in our payroll and SES services, hopefully providing you with the best joined up service that we can. We also work very closely with Maitland, who are the OH provider, and they provide an occupational health and counselling service for schools. Just to give you an idea of the range of employment or policy areas that we cover, we are involved with providing advice on managing performance, capability concerns, sickness absence management, so including stress management, which is obviously a significant problem in schools settings, staff wellbeing, and advice around other absence such as time off for dependents, compassionate leave, jury service, those types of leave. We advise on contracts of employment, although it's the separate SES team that will be responsible for the transactional dealings with contracts of employment. So we might be advising on how to use different types of contract, including fixed term contracts, and various queries around that. We get involved with disciplinary matters, can provide support and advice around investigation processes and right through to dismissals. We support on grievances and the resolution of staffing relationship issues, and provide support right the way through restructuring and redundancy processes, including early advice strategically around your business plan. We offer a number of what we call family-friendly policies, so that includes the likes of flexible working, parental leave, and also provide advice around TUPE situations, in and out, so where you've got either groups of or whole staff groups transferring to or from other organisations, and we support the legal staffing processes around this. We advise on job evaluation, job descriptions and gradings, and as I say, we get involved with strategic HR issues, helping schools to input into the development of their school plans. We update our policies regularly, and as I've said, they comply with statutory responsibilities, are in line with ACAS, and based on good practice. And we consult with trade unions on schools' behalf with regard to those policies, and many of them are actually agreed with trade unions. Liberator issues a newsletter to schools each week, which includes updates from teams, policy, statutory changes, and currently we're providing significant guidance around COVID and the staffing issues linked to that. We work very closely with colleagues in Worcestershire Children's Services, so WCCF and WCF, especially HR colleagues, sharing information and ensuring that they're appropriately aligned, the policies and approach, and that was particularly evident during this pandemic period. For example, I've attended most of the education incident planning meetings, and I also attend meetings regularly with Worcestershire colleagues around schools needing focus and academy transfer processes. Also, we offer some additional services. So we do offer a range of training options on various staffing and employment topics, so such as attendance management, use of contracts, disciplinary investigations, performance management, and dealing with difficult situations. So look out for those. They would usually be advertised through our bulletins. There is an additional charge, but we think that they're very competitively priced training sessions, so I hope those will be useful for you. We also offer a mediation service, so hopefully you won't be in a position that you need to take us up on that, but should you do so, I am actually a trained and qualified mediator, so I can provide that service as long as I haven't been involved with in an advisory role. So again, there's a small additional cost attached to that, but again, very competitively priced with the market. Finally, I would just want to say that I would always welcome feedback from you. Any concerns that you've got, certainly with the team, or any advice that you've received, any ideas that you've got, any comments on how we can improve our service to you, or just to hear when we've done a good job. Please contact me if I can help in any way. I look forward to meeting you, hopefully in person before long. Many thanks.